Hi there, Leos. Okay, take 2 for this. I have already burned some Palo Santo, but I just kept rambling with your introduction. It's Krans Wild Unknown archetype deck that we're going to see what kind of archetype you're going to be in for the most of the next 3 days. Then the alchemy deck may be able to help us alchemize or figure out what kind of actions to take. And then we'll take down each 3 days with the Urban Tarot and the 108 Oracle, clarify with the Sirens song and the Zombie Tarot. I hope that was enough information. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your energy. I hope that wherever you're at, you are doing good, you're healthy. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you just being here and being you. If you do need a private reading, the information's in the description box below. So next 3 days, angels, spirit guides. The mystic is coming out for your archetype, and that's interesting. Androgen, or a lover's, kind of like a lover's energy. It has a little bit more, it's like the lovers, but with a dose of something I think I might want to pull that one for you from the bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna pull these too. Okay, these are from the bottom, excuse me. And the bottom of the archetype deck, I wasn't planning on doing that, but it is what it is. There is a mystical experience here. This is why I think we need a little bit more information. There's a mystical experience that you are going to have. It might be in these next 3 days. We do have energies shifting around like crazy. Of course, we're having to purge our own darkness, but also that of what we see too, right? We're having to adapt in ways we didn't foresee necessarily. We knew changes were coming, but weren't exactly sure that we were gonna, or how we were gonna have to shapeshift to it or adapt to it. But you're doing just that. I'm seeing this as like a role changing for you in a way. So whatever this mystical experience is that you're going to have, and also you are the mystic, okay? You're viewed as the archetype of the mystic, the shapeshifter. One who can change easily, one who has many roles in life and maybe lives, right? But the mystic is being it's like pointing out that there is going to be something very mystical to happen. Maybe something even that you have daydreamed about. Maybe it's an idea or something that came to you while daydreaming, you know. You're a powerful manifester, so it can happen. So, yeah, you are shape-shifting. You're turning one experience into something completely new. I'm interested to see what this is. Oh, that's interesting because the bottom underneath all of these was the void. Because you're the rising phoenix, okay? You're coming from this ash, the archetype. This to me is like a location of, in a sense, of where we're going to finally be able to put some things in the past. This is saying it's only going to be a memory. Once we've shapeshifted, it's going to be just a memory. And meaning when something's the memory, you can do some work on that memory. You can shift the emotions around the experience. You can, oftentimes, hindsight's 20/20, you can see where something was an open door or provide an opportunity for you, but ultimately you're going to rise like the phoenix, right? And the androgen and the uncreated, this is bringing somebody else into your experience. It can be opposites, like opposites attract, but like I said, there's an added note to this because something here, especially with this blue topaz, I had a subscriber say the blue topaz is associated with mental clarity and insight, spiritual insight especially. So I really like that coming out here as being like synchronistic. But this also is something to be created that has no name. It goes in alignment with the uncreated really well. I mean, the only added element is that there's somebody else that's gonna help you with this. So this is a creative project of some sort. And whatever you're creating is out of this world. It's different. It's the uncreated. It has not been created here as of yet. and I'm saying any struggle, any darkness, anything you're having to rise from will be at some point just a memory, or we're able to kind of see things in a different perspective or from a different light. And I'm sure of that for everybody. I'm sure of that. It's so funny. My king keeps falling. Okay, every time the queen keeps standing. I have two chess pieces. I have the king and the queen. The king keeps falling. Like there's some sort of symbolism that we've got going on when it comes to, okay, or some kind of action that we're going to take, and then nope. But the feminine energy is still like, I don't know, there's something to that. It might be with our own decisions of what sort of action to take. So I like seeing the shapeshifter. I think that's really good. And I love seeing the mystic because life is supposed to be, it is supposed to be mystical. It is supposed to be a spiritual experience for you. There's a lot more realms that you can enjoy while in this form, and getting to those places is like part of the fun here. It's like the finding something that's hidden. So yeah, we'll put this ash over here so I have all of this space. Okay, we can see everything, right? Good. So now we go into the tarot, and this can give us a little bit more precise details of the energies that we're working with. Whatever creative project it is, I would think that it's something that you never thought of doing. And then once you're joined up with this particular person, something clicks in. Maybe it's like a mission that gets clicked on, clicked on into time for the king to move energy. It's time for the king. So working so much on the divine feminine energy, but we also need that balance of the king. Whoa. Is that an extra? We're going to take it as an extra because of the way that it flipped. It is the Sun card as your extra. It wanted to jump out saying, saying leadership position, pioneering. You're about to have a happy experience. Bottom of the deck over here. From out of the void, from out of the time where things hurt, right? Okay, the good thing about Ten of Swords, right, is that it is an ending. It is a completion to a painful cycle. Whether that was us fighting ourselves, which often that happens in life, we're fighting against our own progress for whatever reason. We have different reasons. Or getting in our head too much with, oh, this has happened, that has happened. It just stacks on itself, and it's really easy to get into a dark place. But this is saying that's about to be, it's going to be put over here. So that's interesting. It's along with the Ash card of saying that pretty soon a cycle that you've had to go through, something that was hurtful. Yeah, as soon it's only going to be but a memory. It will be but a memory. The Death card, I kind of had a feeling something like that was going to be under it. So there's the Ash, there's the Ten of Swords. There you go. You just stay, you all stay together. Don't come back no more. That's what that feeling is like that energy, that feeling of hurt. Oh, and then hurt again. Completion. I need some water. So must admit, your energy is quite intense as I'm sitting down here. It feels like it's building. The more that this reading goes on. It feels like it's building, it's building. This energy right here, why is it building? Why am I feeling like the energy's building? Is because this energy is simply not tolerable without there being a change. It's like, if this doesn't change, then I don't know what. You know what I mean? Because it has to. It has to. With the Death card and the Ten of Swords, it has to. It cannot remain. It's not part of the Phoenix rising. Maybe it's not invited to your Phoenix rising. You know what I mean? So this opposite, this night and day energy, like I say, it could be that the creative idea itself is going to be like night and day, like something you wouldn't have ever thought of, but also that could be a union of opposites, two opposite energies, people who are very, very different, but they come together because there is a creative project here, literally might be from another universe, that needs to find its way here. As of right now, it has no name, but with the rainbows, you can be assured whatever this is, I feel like it's for the collective good, and it is for the outcome of a better, happier future. So the eclipse says a union of opposites, conceal, event, mask, upstage, merge, transform, camouflage, hide, overshadow, loss of power, temporary block, support, sudden darkness, and a reveal. So yeah, it happens pretty quick. That energy happens actually pretty quick. Like once it is seen for what it is, like, oh wow, this is coming into my life, then it is seen. And then it probably takes off really well. Wow, wow. Okay, so I have the Two of Cups. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Love. It's the partnership. And this is so beautiful, really, because these two cards have the same feel as this androgen, the androgen and the uncreated together. Because the whole premise of that card is that two people come together, they create something that's really big and beautiful, and it flourishes, it makes other people happy, but it's also something like nobody's ever seen this. Like, I've never seen this been done this way. Like, it's something like that. That's what you're bringing in. That's what you're birthing to life. And so here's the Empress standing very happy, strong, tall. She's smiling. She's happy. Wow. And so this is something about what this is going to create, how it's going to be big. No doubt you have gone through a lot of darkness, a lot of blocks that have occurred on your way. This is probably part of the Ten of Swords. This is probably part of the Ash card too. So this is a really good connection. There is love that is intertwined, and so no matter what purpose it serves in your life, it's going to be very nice, beneficial, fruitful for not just you, but like the Empress can take care of a lot of people. It's going to nurture and care for a lot of people. Like, the results of it are going to be nurturing, gentle, protective, and especially loving, right? For a lot, for many. So this, I feel like, is the brokenhearted interference card, sadness, sorrow, grief, funk, a letdown, unhappy, hurt, emotional, maybe even bitter emotional pain. Okay, and that is what's going to be a memory soon. So the universe, source, infinite, unending, enduring, eternal, creation, awakening, interconnected, heaven, the higher perspective, the big picture, all that is, the creative force, and all is one. Well, it doesn't say all is one. It says all that is. I said all is one. But you can look at it as all is one in a way. I am that I am. All of that. All of that. I saw this one. Oh. Okay. Okay, Moon and Tower. Summer, it says the mother on it. We could say maybe an Empress energy. Oh, interesting. These two look the same, don't they? Okay. So, guys, I'm going to say, because with this no card, or with this, the way that this card presents to me is to withdraw your energy from someone or something. Like, there is something that has been built in our lives that is not solid. It's not really stable. It has a lot of weaknesses, to the point where if something shakes or is drastically changed, you aren't going to take them with you. You aren't going to take that energy with you. You're going somewhere totally new. So I almost see like this saying that there is going to be sudden change and things like that, but you're going to be, I feel like, sealed off from like what caused the tower to fall in the first place. The things that are associated with how you were hurt or who hurt you. And it's telling you to make sure you pull up your energy here. They look alike. They look alike. Everything's changing. So this is mysterious change too. It kind of reminds me of Capricorn's reading with the mysterious changes. Mysterious changes. Definitely listen to your intuition. We have some changes here that are coming in. There's a timing card here. It is for Cancer season, Leo season, and Virgo season. It says 3 to 6 months, but I think it's talking about actually coming up soon, about those zodiac season timing. I am actually getting probably more like August, or end of July, beginning of August, but it could go to September too. So in order to figure out what these mysterious changes are, for myself, I will definitely have to get clarification for you. We have two of the forces that move the day and the night here. So like when I see the moon and I see the sun on the table, I think, okay, well, good. You're going to be guided by some sort of light all the time and protected by that all the time, night and day. And again, night and day too. That's another message that's coming through here. Some things like night and day. Queen of Cups. And the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups. Okay, and the Eight of Cups could be when we have finally, it's the completion of the Ten of Swords. To me, it's the completion of that, because it's saying that with the Queen of Cups is that you're really valuing yourself. You're putting your self-love and taking care and honoring exactly who you are. Like when I see this together, it says, no, I will not be a sellout to any kind of force or energy that does not fit or feel right with me. There were things in the past here that at one time they were fun, or at one time I might have resonated with, but I'm just not now. Because if it's not in complete alignment with that self-love and the honor that you hold for yourself, then you've got to go. And in that sense, you'd already emotionally detached from the things that were not really good for you emotionally. Yeah. Taking care of yourself. Uncertain and inventor. This is interesting because we have 73 and we have 37. We have two. We have mirror energy here. Uncertain times. Yeah, uncertain times. We're not sure what's going to happen. This is like when you're not sure what's going to happen, but you see a path, and your spirit or your soul is saying, okay, whatever the daydream has been about, whatever the mystic has been about, whatever desire has been put into your heart and your soul, that's what you need to trust. Even when it looks, of course, when it looks uncertain, there's lots of things we do when we're uncertain about it. So, but what you can be certain about here with this very Piscean energy is to tap into how you feel. How does someone make you feel? How does some energies make you feel? How does certain foods make you feel? Like just all around, like it's well-rounded here of taking good care of yourself. So the inventor says innovation, imagination, creative gadgets, technology, groundbreaking developments, okay to fail, do it again and again, inspired ideas, setting trends, mastermind, modern era. For some of you that are wanting to start something that's actually quite new, but you are uncertain about whether it's going to be successful or not, just always remember that even if it's not, that's the first step towards the success of whatever it is that is going to be successful. It's like a critical step in it, something you have to do, and it is okay to try over and over again. That's how they invent beautiful things, come up with great ideas. So if you're being pulled to do something and it's really coming from the place of, I'm not really sure, I just feel like myself is the love for myself is telling me I may enjoy doing this or starting this, whether it's a channel, whether it's a job that you create, whatever it is. Doing it for yourself is like the key here, I'm thinking. So we have a lot to clarify here, Leo. This might be a longer reading because I want to use two decks to clarify. This Siren song has the Lenormand and the Kipper deck combined, so it gives a lot of information. And then I also want to see what tarot cards we have further to clarify these also with the zombie tarot. So let's do the tarot first, and then we'll use those other cards. Whoa, it's hot here. I don't know if it's hot where you're at. I moved that fan a little bit back so that it would help people that were hearing it too loudly, but I had to put it back on, man. It was too hot. All right, Jack and Diane, broken heart, heartache, interference, 10 of swords, and then something new to be created. I don't even know what to ask. Just tell me anything about all of this, because this is a lot. That's a lot. Tell me what you want to tell me. I have the Chariot. Good. However, I will say that I see some kind of something that has taken a while here to get moving in a certain direction. Might have to do with challenges regarding travel or movement in general. But you are getting to where you need to go for a victory. It's not here yet. That's why it's coming out sideways like that. Why is there's some sort of disappointment that's centered around not being able to travel somewhere or not being able to go somewhere, or to get to a destination like fast. You want to get there fast. So I think the speed of this coming in has been a lot to deal with. Go ahead, tell me about the heartache. Go ahead. We have heavy Cancer energy here. We have the Moon and the Chariot, both very heavy with that, and Pisces, I've got to say too, because we have the Moon twice. It's sideways too, the way it wants to come out also. Okay, so first of all, don't be kicking yourself. If there's a situation where you're like looking back and you're wondering, why didn't I listen to my intuition back then? Or why didn't I do this, do that to ensure some sort of victory for myself? Or there's just that feeling that the disappointment of you're placing more on yourself than anything. And so that's not going to really help in this. So there's definitely changes coming in. This is an interesting card. Both of these are interesting, actually. Judgment is on the bottom too. Some sort of huge, big decision. It's a spirit-led plan. But so, like in this moon, she's surrounded by things that could really hurt her, but she's like so surrendered and at peace with knowing what she is to receive, that they're not even bothering her and not even attacking her, not like the darkness normally would. So there's something here a little bit magical or mystical about that, also about your level of protection. And then the Moon here, we have this raven, associates with magic and occult or hidden knowledge, and it's holding a key. The key is over a lady that's laying in bed. So There's a key in your dreams, in your intuition. But for the word daydream just keeps coming up. It keeps popping up with me. So maybe even in your daydream symbol, maybe things that you have inserted and don't know why. There's some sort of key to your success there within this moon energy. The key is mysterious. The key is mysterious. All right, these are, telling us a lot as far as major things, but I need to know give me some advice for Leo, what to do with these energies, please. Stand up for yourself, 7 of Wands, and get ready to be full force, King of Wands, Leo energy. So 7 of Wands, stand up for yourself, assert yourself. When you get word to take action or you feel it in your soul, then do so. Okay, tell me more about this. Because you literally have your 9 of Cups to look forward to. Yeah, this is that expansion that you have dreamed up, visualized. Like something that you may be waiting on, but you definitely know that you want to create with the 3 of Wands. They usually say, a person is imagining that they can see the future. They can see ahead. They can see that it's coming. It's just not fully manifest yet. And they're wanting to assure you that you are going towards your 9 of Cups. Another hint here, though, Leo, that you are protected. Even in this scene, which is kind of odd for a 3 of Wands, but it is zombie tarot. But we have, zombies trying to get into this building. But here's the people that are actually inside the building. They don't seem successful, and these people are celebrating. So that's interesting. It feels like there's just going to be a lot of darker, heavier times ahead for a lot of people on Earth, just period. But there's something that you're not going to have to worry about, something you're going to be protected from. You see how her happiness is protected in this, but she has protection for sure. So, all right, that's talking about that. Let's go to the Tower, and then what or who we're supposed to be pulling up our energy to. Tell me about the Tower. Maybe possibly about what's going on outside. I have the King of Cups bringing in a Tower. Judgment. King of Cups bringing in a Tower. King of Cups is usually, it can be a love interest, but somebody that feels very connected to your heart space. You have some kind of good news here. For some of you all, this is that person, the androgen, that is talking about entering your life. And this brings in good news for you, but it's also going to shut down completely some past aspects of yourself and of your life and connections. I don't think it's a bad thing, though, because some of these things are associated here with the 10 of Swords, right? But this could be it can be a love interest, it can be a business interest, or just somebody they resonate with your heart. So Page of Wands, new, passionate news, good news. Your manifestation is working out. 2 of Cups, too. The Magician, you manifest this. You manifested this. 6 of Cups, Hermit, and the 8 of Wands. Okay, good. Reflecting back on our connections, but knowing that there's some sort of communication coming on here or coming around this day, letting you know what exactly you've manifested for yourself. It'd be interesting to see what that other deck has to say about all of this. So I feel like it's a relationship that brings in Tower moment of collapsing at everything that you knew and pulling up the bridge on old ways of your life or old acquaintances or people. It's something like that because it changes everything. It disrupts everything. It collapses the old and the not secure, the things that were not secure. Oh, that's what you'll be pulling up your energy on. Four of Cups. I also have the Wheel here too. The Wheel of Fortune is about the new cycle. The Four of Cups. This is like no more settling for anything like less than you deserve. This is about getting out of your comfort zone and really having a lot of thought be put into what you want and what you don't want. There's something that you know you don't want. Let's just be honest here with the Four of Cups and then the bridge being pulled up with the no. There's something that you just don't want to experience anymore. And so you're the magician. You're the one that knew that you could manifest something different, and the Wheel of Fortune's here. So that's how I'm reading all of that. Let's see about Queen of Cups, Eight of Cups. Whoa. It is the Empress, and that's great, but I just want to get, I want it to come out. If it wants to come out, it can come out. The Death card. Closure, ending, end of a chapter. Feeling relieved about that. Transformation also, and a victory, the Six of Wands. For your Ten of Cups, which is your heaven on earth. Happiness, heaven on earth, and the Fool. So that is the new experience. Wow, this reading went on for a long time, but I still want to pull from this. Let's just overall ask about this beautiful energy coming in. Where Leo's going to experience their Ten of Cups. 10-10. Why? Because it's time. And it's time for some sort of being recognized and appreciated for you as you. Yeah. Wealth coming in. Wealth, good, stable finances. The Heart, love, affection, caring, and the Parlor. It's just a card about having a place to your own. Also, maybe getting together with people who really resonate with you. These are good friends, good acquaintances, good people. So we have for love and money, and we have the place where you can be at peace, rest, sanctuary, a place of your own, perhaps. So that's what I see for you all. I'm going to leave it at that because I've already gone on really a long time. If you need a private reading, information is in the description box, and I'm sending you love and light. Bye.